Herbeaver.
I mean, some people
Herbeaver.
say herbivore because they don't know how to read.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
What's that movie? Is it a hit? I'll ask her later, she'll say, I haven't seen it.
Welcome to the Haven't Seen It podcast. This is the podcast where we bring people on the show and get them really drunk and they tell me about a movie that I've never seen before. I'm Alenka Zach.
And I'm Will.
Nice. Thanks for coming, Will.
I went soft with it this time.
Yeah.
That sounds bad too.
Oh, but
God.
I went hard with mine though a little bit.
Yeah, you did. It was.
Did you like it?
Yeah. Usually you're kind of just like a
little mumble.
Whisper. Yeah.
Well,
we went opposite day today.
Yeah. It was nice. I don't know. Felt strong for once. You guys, today on the show, we don't have one guest. We don't have two guests. We got three motherfucking guests.
Yeah.
Hey, we're ghosts.
I was getting a wolf vibe, but
Three wolf moon, yes.
I would say that when Alenka, you went hard and Will, you went soft. We came in with the half chub. So.
Yeah.
Good.
Perfect,
I'm glad
yes.
we all were relatively in sync to some capacity.
People, we have Heather, Mallory, and Katie from the Toronto sketch group Herbeaver.
Nailed.
Hello.
Nice.
Hello.
That's the first time I did that. First time.
Yeah. Perfect. I don't like lying to people, but that's okay. You guys, today we're talking about a pretty special movie. It's I think loud. I think fun. A celebratory, probably. Today we're listening about My Big Fat, A Greek Wedding. Yep. Yep.
The best.
That's what I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it.
that's a thing. Oppa to you. What does that mean really? What is that?
I think it's like an exclamatory
Yay!
type of
Celebration.
term.
Are any of you Greek?
No.
Oh, I was wondering that too.
So we have
Damn
no
it.
experts in the
But we're
in the room
big
for this
fans
movie.
of their work.
Yeah. we love the Greeks.
The Greek population and their output of delightful
Oh, yeah.
Hollywood comedy. I
I
think.
love blue and white.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good colors, classy.
Awesome.
Nice to wear on a
Combo.
boat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Very.
Yeah. Yeah, this movie, I mean, I fucking don't know. I could only assume. I'm gonna assume. I think the lead has curly hair.
That is correct.
Very
Dark
good.
curly
Does.
hair. Hell
That's
yeah.
very good.
Is this like Mamma Mia where they dance?
Well, there's not a whole. There's dancing, but it's not about that.
Okay, you're right.
Never about the
It's never
dancing.
about
It's
the
no,
dancing.
you're right.
It's actually rather feminist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with a title like that, it sounds like it. So,
I mean, the poster does, like, if you look at the poster, immediately I thought of, like, Mamma Mia for some reason,
Mm-hmm.
even though it has
I
nothing
think-
to do with that movie. But
well, like
Similar
they're in,
energy.
yeah.
Yeah, where are they in Mamma
Big
Mia?
Mamma Mia energy.
Big-
Greece.
They're in Greece.
I think they are in
They
Greece.
are
Yeah.
in Greece. That's probably why it looks very similar. Okay, problem solved.
There you
There
go.
it is.
Yeah.
Connect the dots.
They are. I think. I'm gonna guess celebrating a wedding in which
Damn
perhaps
straight.
one of them's not Greek.
Yes.
Oh, very good.
Cool.
Very good work.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Though I would
So
say
that would be
it's
conflict.
almost less about the wedding and more about the journey too.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I realized
Okay.
rewatching this.
It's
There's
it's a
very
young
little
woman's
wedding.
journey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's Greek, though.
She
She
is.
is.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Who is the lady, by the way?
What? Well,
Nia Vardalos
Yes,
is the
thank you.
actress.
She's Canadian.
Yeah.
She is.
Right.
Winnipeg.
So not
Mhm.
Greek.
She is.
No, she is in
Oh.
Greek.
Yeah.
I thought we
Yeah.
Googled
No, I
it.
looked that up.
No.
She is.
I thought
Yeah.
we
She's
Googled
Greek,
it.
yeah.
She is. Yeah, it was the
good.
mom that's not Greek.
Gotcha.
She's
Gotcha.
Russian.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
Very
real
cool.
life.
That's fine.
Yeah, the actor.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
life. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's about all I could know. Yeah, that's all I know.
Those are some really good guesses, though.
You had a lot of
Thanks.
really great insights.
I thought
would
so.
say.
The title, I think, says most, like, pretty much summarizes the thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
wedding, Greek.
Oh, something I'm excited about for this movie, actually, which I feel like I have a connection to, is the foreign mannerisms. Like, my dad's from the Czech Republic, and he speaks with broken English, and he's just way funnier,
Yes.
way more honest. You know, so
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that sort of vibe from this movie.
Right. Well, why do you all love this movie so much? And
Mhm.
Let me talk about it to you. Well, that movie is excellent. I mean, for me anyway, that movie, I watched it in, I guess I would have been elementary school. Would have been elementary.
2002. So we were 11.
Yeah, so elementary. And I remember elementary. And I remember watching it and just like I loved their family. I wished that they were my family because they were so loud and big and silly. And then also my cousin, she I think it was 2 years or 3 years after the movie came out, she married a man who was Greek. And I got to be in her wedding and go to a Greek wedding.
Whoa.
And it was good. I got to drink Ouzo at the age of 14. So that's when the problems began.
Oh,
Did they
That's
break
when you
things?
start.
They didn't. They did the whole pig thing though, and they got all the money on
The suckling
the
pig?
pig, yeah. And
Oh.
then
You put money? Oh, I'm sorry, what?
yeah, they go around with a pig, and then you put money on the
In
dish
the
with the
pig?
pig.
That's so
Not
dirty.
in it, but
Oh, okay.
on the dish.
I don't
with
like the
pig.
word suckling with that.
Yeah, suckling pig is an upsetting thing.
I don't like the
know
money
about
with my
this.
food thing.
Yeah,
You know?
but they get to keep
Yeah.
all the money,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
that's nice.
That's
Yeah, it's like
Crazy.
when you go to church and they're like donations, but instead of an empty basket, it's just pig.
It's on
Yeah.
Is
pig
it
meat.
raw? Pig
No,
meat, yeah.
she's cooked.
It's
nice
cooked?
and yeah, nice. and
Okay,
cooked.
so they did a roast. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
it
it
was a lot
only
of
makes
fun.
sense.
Yeah.
You're still going to get some juices in there, though,
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
on that
Yeah.
cash.
That money's not coming out clean.
No.
Ooh, I mean, money isn't really clean to begin with.
No, that is a
Absolutely
good
right.
point.
Hence the food mixture.
So this movie means a lot to Katie because it began
Yep.
your alcoholism
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
At a young age.
14, baby.
Never look
Ooh.
back.
No.
There you go.
No. Are there other deep connections associated with this movie for either of you?
Look, the lead, what's her name again?
Well,
Toula is the character.
is the
Toula.
character, yeah.
Cool.
Well, she had
cool name.
Yeah.
right? It sounds like a flower. It might.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they did describe what it means.
Yeah, Toula is of God or of light of God.
Right, light of God.
Mhm.
Anyway, that's not
Nice.
why it's a connection to me. But she had beauty. She has beautiful curly dark brown hair, and I related. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And I also have. By the way, I do have curly hair.
Yeah. For those that can't see.
For those of you who don't know.
Magnificent.
I have little to no connection to this film either than I watched it as a young lass and was like, these guys are pretty kooky. And I think I like that. So
Well,
you know.
Mallory, you and I come from families that are very chill, like not loud.
yeah.
So I think I felt, I was like, that would be kind of nice. Or
Yeah.
actually, no, I felt, oh, that's overwhelming.
Actually,
Changed my mind.
scratch that.
I scratched that.
I hated
No, that's
it.
overwhelming
Did
to
not
me.
care
Yeah.
for it. Ugh.
No, I
Great.
think there's a lot to love about this family. So
Yeah.
I think you're gonna like it.
I'm excited to
Alright.
learn about
Mm,
them.
yeah.
Yeah. I freaking love when Milos, my father, brings over his buddies and they are just screaming in Czech at each other. And they're just like, how are you? That's all they're saying. They're like, how you been,
Yeah.
buddy? Missed ya. But it's like, I can hear it from inside.
On another level.
So I'm looking
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Mhm.
Well, at least my drink today is named after one of the characters in the movie.
Oh yeah.
We're everyone listening at home. We're just basically drinking Ouzo, which is a Greek alcohol that tastes like black licorice, and it's gonna probably get us pretty fucked up. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I went ahead and I had some leftover Blue Sour Puss.
I thought you were gonna say bean juice. Oh my god.
No, I put bean juice. It's not Silence of the Lambs, but
Is this going to make a popping sound?
Oh come on, please.
but I left over some
Not bad.
Blue Sour Puss, and I've put it in my bottle here.
Oh,
And, I'm gonna call
Oh.
this the Gus
What
Portokalos.
fuck is that?
Yes! Oh, you gotta understand.
Look,
you
you're
see.
gonna learn
You're gonna
real
learn.
quick,
So
Alenka.
do you want? Are we allowed to tell you the information?
What is going on, Will?
We'll get to it. We'll get to
Oh
it.
my god!
Yes.
Can I
It's-
guess first? Stop.
Please.
Ridiculous.
I love that for you.
That's how I'm
Okay,
doing shots. Yeah.
I'm assuming Will has the improper bottle. Or my two guesses. Either this guy loves a clean glass door and he Windexes it often. Or he's that kooky uncle that always got his Listerine spray and he's like,
Listerine. Wait, do you
One
have a
of
kooky
those.
uncle with a Listerine spray? I've never heard of that reference.
oh, okay, no, that was not, I wish, but no, none of my family brushed their teeth. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Well,
So we'll see. I'll find out, I guess.
You'll find out what that is a reference to. So, without further ado, how does this movie start?
Well, it starts first with them all taking a shot.
Uh-oh.
That sounds good.
Alright.
That sounds good.
I'm so scared.
Okay, well,
Wow, that was rude. All right.
That's a large shot glass.
bottoms up, Harry.
Yeah, I think it's actually like
Oh,
a
this
candle
is
holder.
like, yeah,
Feels
we
so
were
bad.
saying.
For Mallory, are you crying?
I'm
Are
so
you-
scared. Oh,
Yeah, we
my
were
God.
saying last night that this is like a bit of a candle holder.
We
It's
did do shots of
It
tequila
is.
last
Yeah.
night. So
to prepare
Ooh.
for today. Okay, well, Opa!
Opa!
I'm gonna
Holy
throw
shit.
up.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Oh, that's so bad.
You know what? That's actually not that bad.
Hey.
Okay, you know what? Oh,
That's not bad.
you know what? You know what it does actually? My tongue, if it's numb, I think it.
Ooh, yeah.
My tongue has no feeling.
There's like a film on my tongue.
my nipples
like
are
less
rock
numb.
hard.
no, I don't think.
It's like coated my tongue in Ooh, it's getting worse. actually.
Uh-huh.
At first I thought it was good, but now it's
Like
getting
it's
worse.
now I can. My throat's numb. All of it. Okay, well, whatever.
It really
It takes
lingers.
It takes about 5 sprays to get a shot out for me. So
Okay, yeah, no.
That
Here's a
was so
hot
beautiful.
tip. If you ever have a sore throat or maybe a canker sore in your tongue and you want to numb that, shot of Ouzo.
That's actually
Ouzo.
Yeah, that stuff, it'll numb you right up from the neck up.
better
Well-
than Oxycontin. Like
Straight up.
Lovely.
Just kidding.
Oh,
Well, take it away, dears.
Oh man,
my
so
God.
the movie. Oh my! Are we supposed to explain how?
Oh,
how it
baby, if you
transpires?
could do
Go-
frame
yeah.
by frame, that'd
Oh.
be great.
Okay,
begin.
you know what I'll say? The beginning is lovely because it starts out. Oh, okay. So it starts out with like the Greek music, and you're like, it is.
What
a
does
Greek
that sound
film.
like?
It's fun.
Yeah.
And then
It's a bop.
it's like the credits are rolling in the beginning, and then it goes to it's raining, and it's like 5 a.m. and it's
She
we
really
go
is going to
dancing Zorbas.
What is that?
Yeah.
What's a Zorba?
Dancing Zorbas. Now I don't know what Zorba.
I feel like maybe it's a man's name.
I think
Sounds
Greek,
like it. Yeah.
God maybe.
But
But
it's
there's-
in this context, it's a restaurant.
Okay,
Ooh,
all right.
yes,
Not what
yeah.
I expected. Good
Mhm.
though.
A
Mm.
family-owned restaurant. Can you
Okay.
guess whose?
Yeah.
Great.
All right.
Exactly right.
Yep.
And then we see the main character, lovely Toula, and she's looking ratchet as fuck.
Okay, no, that's not true. Okay, she's just like a nerdy girl who's like very smart and she does everything right and you know, she lives with her family until the age of 30. And that's kind of when the movie gets kicking, you know, when she turns 30 and she's like, I've lived here. I got to get out of here. I got to make something of my life. And I'm smart and I don't want to be under the control of my parents anymore.
Yeah.
Right. And we gather this just by that first look at her. We get all that backstory.
Look, I skipped 2:30.
Now, I will say that when we first see Toula, you know, based on her glasses and her frizzy hair and her cardigan, you know that a transformation is going to take place.
Correct. It's very much like Princess Diaries.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before and after type of moment.
Yeah.
If you've seen that, I don't know. Probably.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh,
Don't fuck around.
That's a big favorite.
right.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's the first scene, and then you just see her, and you get to know her, and you're like, who is this lady? And what's this all about?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so what is she doing when we see her?
Well, she's working.
Is it just
at
like
her,
following her around and we're
kind of Like
POVing?
the opening is like
I assume she's a
her
fish.
Super.
Yes.
But it's like they're opening up the restaurant, and her parents own it, and she's working for them because she still lives with them. So she is clearly tired because it's like 5 a.m. and they're opening it up for the first time of the day, and they're just like,
that's very early.
They're demanding of her all these things, and she's like, cool, here we go. I guess here's another day. It's kind of the way it feels is like, this is almost like her Groundhog Day, where it's like, every day is the same. A Groundhog Day. Where every day is the same for her.
Yeah.
And it's not something she loves.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
We also are established that we are in Chicago in this movie.
What?
The opening shots are the Chicago skyline.
I've been very misled.
I don't think I registered that.
No, I never did.
This wasn't
We're here to learn.
It was filmed here in the TO. So
yeah, and here and Chicago. I'm assuming the Chicago skyline were the shots filmed in Chicago. But
okay,
yeah. But the whole
possible.
thing was actually filmed here in Toronto.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
amazing. Back in that day too. Who knew
I know, right?
that they filmed
Way back in
anything here?
2002.
Yeah. Hey, that was a long
Canada didn't have
time
a
ago.
film scene.
And then in walked Nia Vardalos from Winnipeg. She taught us a thing or two.
Damn straight she did.
And that's what the movie's about.
And then like time goes
It's
on.
really
and
about
you start to meet the fam. So we got the
There's
dad.
more shots.
We got the sweet little nugget dad. Who
Yeah.
Oh,
sort
why?
of in the way that you described, was it your dad? That like he's very like broken English, little sweetie bean. And then the mom, she's
Sweet,
this
but
badass.
abrasive. Oh,
She's
cool.
a badass. She's got like she runs the shit, and she's a cool cat. And then Toula has a brother and a sister,
Yeah.
and you meet them, and they're all she had a younger brother, and she's got an older sister, and her older sister is married and has kids already. And there's all this like pressure on her
Yeah.
to have those things. But she's like, I don't know that I want them, or hasn't really had the chance to.
Also doesn't probably have a partner at this point.
Exactly.
It's like what I
because the
witnessed out my
transformation
butthole.
hasn't taken place yet.
Well,
Exactly.
crap.
Yeah.
That's what
Also-
gets them.
She also has a ton of cousins, but a very particular cousin, Joey Fatone of
Yes.
NSYNC.
Who is very
Is that his
Italian.
name?
No,
Italian.
So
No?
you may have heard of this this little boy band from the 90s called NSYNC.
Oh yeah.
And Joey Fatone was are you with me?
Yeah.
Joey Fatone was in NSYNC.
But which one though?
Joey.
Oh, so
Joey Fatone.
Joey.
no, I know. So that's why I asked, because I already knew. And he was probably the one I imagine. Was there one with the ponytail?
Who the heck was that?
He had a goatee as well.
Yeah.
Howie?
No, see, that's
Mendel?
Backstreet
No, that's
Boys.
it.
No.
Howie,
Yeah,
Howie
that's
Mandel with his ponytail.
That's Backstreet
Well,
Boys.
he could have.
You know
at
what he's
one
known
point,
for.
Perhaps. I
Oh,
don't.
boy.
No fucking clue. I don't even know who he is. I think he's bald. I don't
Here.
get out
Yes.
much. My dad's foreign.
Look, that's okay. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, he plays Vula's cousin, but he's very Italian.
Like clearly in the
Yeah.
like he's not even trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like there's a moment where he's saying like it's like in the opera-esque, but he's like Italian.
He says it with,
Oh,
with
an Italian. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he does a great job. Oscar worthy.
truly.
Oscar. Okay. Good. Where were we
Can we
exactly?
talk about that hot guy?
Right. Okay. Well,
Hot
let's
guy?
let's. So no, hottie. So
Hot
yeah, basically
guy.
that's really all you need to know. We got Vula working in
Toula.
Toula. Sorry,
Vula?
Toula.
It's like you don't even care about this.
Oh, that's her
movie.
aunt.
Vula,
Oh, yeah.
Stop it.
Tula,
Her
Toula, and
Toula
Vula.
and Vula? Oh no.
Yeah.
I like it.
Just wait
Yeah.
till you hear how many Nicks there are.
No.
Oh, like
So
at
many.
least 100. It's crazy.
That would be a
No.
good trivia question.
That would be.
Oh.
Mm.
How many
Um,
Nicks are in the family? All right.
But yeah, so then Heather, please speak to the hottie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tula's brother.
Oh, you're taking him. See, I
Mm.
was thinking of the one she marries.
Oh, he's hot too.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's Aiden from Sex and the City. If you ever watched
Mm.
that.
Mm-mm.
Well, he's got shaggy.
I was raised
beautiful,
Catholic.
gorgeous
I was
hair.
not allowed to watch TV.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Sex and
what
the
am
City
I
is very
talking
tame.
about?
Just kidding. Brother.
Oh,
Yes,
the brother.
Tula's
Okay,
brother's a
yeah.
hot.
Describe him to me.
Rugged, bad boy, but really sweet.
Yeah.
Like really
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And he really cares
Mhm.
about her, like Toula.
Yeah. And he's got like
Really sweet.
he's got dreams, you know? But
No, I
never
don't. What
quite.
are
Yeah.
the dreams?
Yeah, what are his dreams?
I don't remember.
His
Does he
oh,
just keep
wants to be
saying
an
in the thing
artist.
like, I got dreams, Ma. I got dreams.
No, we find out what the
I think
dreams
so.
sort of are, but there's hints. He's very artistic.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Aren't we all?
Hmm. But he's a cook
Well, he always-
in the restaurant.
Oh,
That's
well,
right.
artsy
But
He's
in
always-
its
got
own way.
ideas.
But he's always bringing his father.
I like how vague it is. I use my
he's always
brain.
bring-
He doesn't have a lot of lines.
But he does want to design the new menu because he likes art. So he's trying to
yes.
get creative where he can, you know? He's
Mhm.
making it
Yeah.
happen.
I might do another show.
There you go.
Ah.
Well,
Let's
you
do a
poured
shot
it.
Do
when
it.
we meet the man.
Mhm.
Okay.
We
Okay.
meet the man.
Yeah, well, that's going to happen pretty soon.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
I think
the first meeting, sorry.
Mm.
Go ahead.
Oh, I think we're also introduced to Gus's. This is her father. Her his like what's the word? Fuck.
Mhm.
Intricacies? Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Intricacies,
Yes, that's the word.
idiosyncrasies.
That's what I
the
thought you
word.
said. Yeah.
That's the word. We're
For
not
those
good
of
with
us
words
that
here on
don't
this
own
podcast.
dictionaries because we were raised
Oh, that's
Catholic,
right.
what does that word mean?
I thought you were going to say for those of us who don't own dicks.
I mean, I was raised Catholic, but I did have a dictionary.
Oh, it was just my childhood experience then. I
yeah.
guess.
No, that's fair. That's fair. But I also
Yeah.
did not watch Sex and the City. I was not allowed either, so I feel you.
No.
No. But yes, no, Gus.
So
Dad,
his little
he-
tidbitty things.
yeah, he's got fun little things. So one of them is that he always has to let everyone know why the root of a word comes from like a Greek word.
Mhm.
Any
Okay.
word at all.
He's
Anyway,
proud.
like-
yeah.
So proud.
Yeah.
So proud. And then, like Will was saying, another one, which will help you understand why he is using what he's using, is the Windex.
Okay, it is Windex. Okay.
He, when
Mhm.
someone has a bug bite or a pimple.
No. It starts with he has psoriasis.
Oh, right. Yeah, Heather, please.
I know a lot about psoriasis. It is a skin condition.
Is this something you've had? Because look, I've got like something going on in my hand right now, and I need to know if it's psoriasis. Can you please doctor it up?
That is it? Okay, I can't really see, but is it a little flaky sometimes? Does it get flaky?
No, just itchy.
It's not psoriasis. You're good.
Okay. Well, I mean,
All right.
I'm not because I still
Kim
have
Kardashian
it.
has it.
We've just established that I don't have the thing, so I'm still wondering what it
Heather's
is.
just out here trying to bring a voice to
Psoriasis awareness.
people affected by
Yeah.
psoriasis.
Yeah.
It is not fun,
Anyway.
from what I've heard. Anyways, Windex,
It's not,
continue.
no. Flare-ups. So Windex apparently helps that, he says. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's not what I expected. Does it?
Yeah, he just sprays it on his hands, and then he sprays on anyone who has like a burn. I don't know, a cut, but I'm assuming.
Yeah.
also
Yeah, he literally
cuts.
says it helps everything.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
someone will be like, "Oh, I got a pimple on my face," and you'll go put Windex on it.
Has this been tested by chance?
Shouldn't be.
No.
Shouldn't be.
Oh,
This is like some drinking bleach stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is not good. You shouldn't do
okay,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
please
okay.
don't do that.
I'm still gonna try.
It's like eating Tide Pods or
I
something.
have some.
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah,
seems fine.
that's-
He seems fine.
He's a little nugget. He's such a sweet bean, and he loves his daughter, and he loves his family, and he loves being Greek, and he's so proud,
Yeah.
and he's just sweetie.
But he is controlling.
He is. But he's got this face, though. His face is just always looks like a puppy. So
Oh.
it's like so hard to be mad at him, but yet
Yeah.
he does things that you're like, fuck off. So it's
Okay.
just like a tug of war, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has his flaws.
Certainly.
Right.
He does kind of like look like if there was like a grown man Cabbage Patch doll or something.
There he is.
Or like,
Aww.
Look at his Windex
He's cute. He's
bottle.
really
He looks
cute.
pretty stern. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
Well, that's a
mean,
very
I guess
specific
he
screenshot.
is.
Okay.
He's
I guess he'd have to be if
he's
you know they're
strict, but he's got a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
You know what?
Mhm.
I have worked with a Greek man before. This is very vague, but in my time in New York, in Queens, very heavily Greek oriented. And this man was like running a business and like, again, like so similar to this man, like super proud, super a little bit stuck in his traditional ways and very stubborn. So I have, I think, the perfect image of this guy, but this guy wasn't as nice. But that's fine.
Mm. I mean, I guess Gus, I guess he's just nice in my mind because I think he's a cutie, but I could imagine if he was my father, it would not be an ideal situation. Like I can imagine for her, especially because you learn, right, that she didn't get to do anything. She has to ask permission to do things, even just go to school, which is the next moment.
Yes.
Where
Ooh.
she realizes that they're wasting a lot of money on buying extra products for the restaurant. That she
Windex.
goes, what if I just go back to school and take a business course and take a computer class and make our business better?
And also, wasn't she supposed to work? She was going to work at the travel agency that her.
Well,
that comes later.
Oh, I'm
Ooh,
sorry.
yeah, you're skipping
But,
ahead now.
I'm so sorry.
But so she ends up going to her father and she's like, can I go to school? And he's like, all together now. Why you want to leave me?
Oh, I don't like that. No.
And we should take a shot. at
Milos
that
ever do that
moment.
to
I
you,
think
Elika?
so.
You know what?
Oh,
Every time, yeah, you should. Yeah, good.
Sorry, we
Um,
gotta. Okay.
He didn't quite do that, but the guilt factor is real with foreign parents, I think. Like if he
Yeah.
made dinner and I didn't want to eat it, he was like, "What? You waste dinner? You eat before or what? You don't like what I cook?" And like if I don't visit enough, he's like, "Why you don't like me?" I'm like, "Well, I'm a busy person and we're kind of in a pandemic at the moment." But
I think that you would really relate to Toula in
Yeah,
this moment. I really think that
This is a movie for you.
Perhaps
for you
I
because
will say Milos was like pretty much do whatever the fuck you want to though at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Super supportive, but
So
he
the
would
guilt-
but he would do this thing. Oh yeah, he'd be like so like I went to film school and he was like you can go but I don't get it. I think it's stupid. I'm like, okay. Okay. The fact that I color my hair when we were in this pandemic and I couldn't have it done, I had roots or whatever, brown hair, and my dad likes natural braids, very check. He was like, took one look at me with the roots and he was like, the less you color your hair, the more I like you. And I was like, okay, I understand.
Interesting.
Honestly, laughable
Wow.
though. This is his sense of. He's probably being serious, but it's fun. Like I'm stronger because of what he has said to me.
100%.
straight.
Hundo.
Damn straight.
Yeah. So that's my dad. Similar, but not the same, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's like they got there's some similar attributes in that way where it's just like that.
probably.
The guilt thing, especially like what you're saying
Right.
is that he plays on that in this
Mhm.
movie with his daughter. Everybody really.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
the big guilt that's like hung over everybody. Do what I want. All of this.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a huge psychologically can really and it does fuck up people a lot. Like that tribal
Totally.
connection to your family and not wanting to betray them is that poor girl.
Yeah.
So this is exciting
exactly.
to see her break through.
Well,
Yes.
so she doesn't. What I can't quite remember. Do you guys remember? Is her mom? Her mom is like she's a going.
So what we learn is that the mom is actually a key player in
Mhm.
almost everything that happens because what is she? Oh, she says the man is the head, but the woman is the neck, and she can turn the head any way she wants.
I like that.
So
Mm.
basically, yeah. So when Toula wants to get this shit done, her mom is like, yeah, you're doing it. But we just have to manipulate him, basically, and make him think that it's his idea.
Right. Yeah. You know what? My
So that
mom
way he'll be
literally
okay
says
with
the
it.
same thing when she's like, "Oh, I want to do this, but I need to make your dad think that it's a good idea first."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is.
Exactly.
It is. Yeah. Cool. I understand.
And I totally stand by that. You
100%.
know, you should all manipulate your partners.
Manipulate them.
Yes.
That's nothing but a healthy relationship.
Yes.
That's
You know, the only
Yeah.
reason I'm engaged is because I manipulated my way into it.
She made him think that it was his idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like there's this like beautiful, lovely moment where she like gives her husband shit for what he's like being an ass, basically, about how she's not allowed to go to school. And she's like, she goes, it's so amazing because she goes, I teach Sunday school, I run the restaurant, I raised our kids, all of this. And then she goes, oh, well, lucky for me, I have you to tie my shoes. And then he goes, oh, and she walks out and her daughter's standing out in the hallway like, oh shit, like they're fighting. And she just looks at her, touches her arm, and then walks off like, don't worry, you're going to school. And sure enough, she fucking does.
Mic drop
Mm.
moment.
Boom.
Nice.
Boom. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But also, like, do you think he was actually tying her shoes? How?
No.
No.
That was a literal.
No, Mallory, no.
Come on.
No, I think that was just like a jab
You
to be
could
like,
have
go
been.
F yourself, sir.
Now,
Sure.
Will,
Was-
did we establish what was in your cocktail?
Oh, just Ouzo and Blue Sour Puss.
And Blue
Is that
Sour
good?
Puss,
Yeah.
right? Sorry,
And
I
how
forgot
is
about
that going for you?
Yeah,
though?
how
I'd
is
like
that?
to know.
I just had some Sour Puss to finish, but it's not too bad. It's like black
Okay.
licorice with a nice blue raspberry tinge.
Yes.
tinge.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just wanted an update on that.
I will say this though, Ouzo for sure, for me anyway, getting a lot of heartburn.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you guys have
I'm
Tums
actually
on
finding
hand?
it not bad.
That's a later Katie problem, you know?
Okay. I'm just thinking.
I'll
to
just remove
prepare.
my heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I realized we did miss a pretty important moment.
Oh shit, sorry.
The same day that she like opens the restaurant, she serves two gentlemen.
Fuck, you're right.
Yes, she does.
Yes. Would you like to
And?
take it away?
Yeah, so that's when this handsome, tall, long-haired, beautiful man stumbles into Dancing Zorbas, and he's sitting down to meet with a colleague, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and Toula
A George
is their
Costanza
server.
type. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 100%. and yeah, so Toula is their server.
No, she's the
And,
hostess.
She's the hostess.
Oh,
She's
He
not even
thinks that,
making
and then
good
she's-
I
money
guess I
there.
had that-
Oh my god.
Not even
No.
making tips.
Trying to
Poor
make it
girl.
tips.
I have the
Wow.
image in my head of her pouring the coffee.
She did,
So
but it's
Mhm.
because it's like this moment where
yeah,
he thinks he's like, oh, you know, and then it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter.
And well, this man is Ian Miller.
Mm.
All right,
Okay.
not Greek.
This is the guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah.
Look at that smile.
Look at that smile.
He's
I always
cutie.
comment on the smile.
Oh
He's
yeah.
just like also so nice. He's also just such a kind man.
I think it's just his
Mhm.
hairline that's
Yeah.
really throwing me off because it is crooked.
Oh, it doesn't
That's
need
another-
to.
That's another thing about this movie. It does
Oh.
not have the typical love story movie where he does something totally dickish and asshole-ish and has to apologize.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah.
perfect
Nice.
relationship the whole way through.
yeah,
Good.
Yeah,
it's true.
That's
he's
true.
so
not gonna
kind.
last.
he's a sweet,
I
tender
mean-
man.
It lasts to a Big Fat Greek Wedding movie #2. So
Shut up! I forgot. That's right. How did they wait? Did they get remarried? Are they reinstating their vows? Another time.
Oh,
We'll
look.
talk about it
Look,
on another
another
date.
time.
I haven't seen
But-
that one.
Oh Lord, have
Me
mercy.
neither.
It's a good one.
Quick cue,
It's
Katie.
good.
Are you gonna theme your wedding off this movie?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
She really
Yeah.
loves it.
Speaking of, there's Matt. in
what
the
do you think
background.
about that?
I don't think he could
Oh,
hear
oh,
what
we
was
can't
said.
hear.
Oh, right.
Oh, the question was, are we going to theme our wedding around my Big Fat Greek Wedding? Matt says you can only hope.
Well, that sounds like a yes.
I think the answer is yes.
Okay, so Big
Yeah, so
Ian
she's in
Fat
cool- she's
Miller
in
comes
school.
in.
Big Ian.
Right, yeah. And she does the whole not serving but almost serving and
Mhm.
Making shit money.
making shit money.
Yeah.
But it's fine
yeah.
because she lives with her parents and doesn't have to pay rent.
Boom,
I
shakalaka.
guess, but
Shakalaka boom.
savings.
Mm.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
She'll never
But
own
there's
a
like a
home.
moment too. It's like she clocks him though, right? So there's this moment where she clocks him because she's like, oh my god, this man is something else.
Cute.
Hot. And then they ask for coffee, and so she brings the coffee pot over and she fills up the coffee. Oh, and it's this really funny moment where it's actually the friend that's like, oh, can I get some more coffee? And she's like, yeah, but she's like, you know that moment where like in those movies where it's like they're kind of stunned because they see someone that they really like and they're like, oh. And so the one guy asks for the coffee. And so she fills Ian Miller's coffee and then never fills the guy who asked for it and walks away. And he's like, okay.
Oh no.
Hilarious.
If it was a cartoon, it would be the hearts and the eyes.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Mm.
you know?
Cute.
It's super
Cute.
cute.
It's very
super
cute.
But then that's like that's their first meeting. And then
Okay.
she goes to school and then all of that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, she's
But
in
the school
school.
part is the
Is the
whole
glow up.
Mal's,
Juicy.
yeah, that's
Oh.
the
Yes.
transformation Mal was talking
Yeah,
about.
it's the
Yeah.
montage.
Absolutely right. Yeah,
Is
'cause
her
she
whole
starts going to school and
experience a montage?
I
Pretty
think
much,
so.
pretty much,
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
So earlier in the film, and oh my god, we're like not even that far in at all.
I know.
So
It's gonna be a 5-hour
No
podcast.
worries.
Sorry, guys.
earlier in
It
the
is
movie,
always about
there's
that long.
It always happens.
so earlier in the movie, there's a flashback scene where it's her as a little girl and she's in the cafeteria in elementary school.
Oh, yeah.
And there's in the cafeteria, there's a table of all these blonde girls, and they make fun of what Toula has brought for lunch
Which is-
because it's a Greek dish. It's moussaka,
Yeah, I don't know
which
how to
I
pronounce it.
don't know what that is.
It's like, isn't it like a Greek like lasagna with like a lot of?
I was gonna say I feel
Yeah.
like it has
Eggplant.
eggplant in it.
I think
Yeah,
you're right.
eggplant.
It is like Greek
Eggplant
lasagna. Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck they made fun of that
Um,
for? That'd be delicious.
Well, the blonde girls at the table are like, what do you have for lunch? And she says, moussaka. And then they go, moose caca?
That's a good
joke. Yeah, they're super witty.
Not bad. Not bad, honestly.
It's like
And that's why you shouldn't be friends with blonde girls. Just
Yes.
kidding. I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
No, but
It's not natural.
but
so.
there's a
Me either.
there's a lovely scene where Toula has gone through her glow up. She's learned how to tame her frizzy hair. She's put on
Okay.
blush. She's
Tough.
wearing contacts. She's got a nice floral
I don't like that.
little summer dress
First
on or
of all,
something.
can I just say that this makeover is different because she did it herself.
Yes, she did.
Yes, yeah.
She didn't. Nobody did
Hey,
it for
calm
her.
down.
She learned on her own.
Great point, Heather.
No
Yeah.
sister. No.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she had like.
Mhm.
But still,
But she was
found
off on
herself
her own.
herself.
She
on her own.
forged her own path, if you will.
Okay,
Mhm.
so basically she went to school and like why though? Why was this an important thing that she decided to go on
I
about?
think she just started to feel confident in her life that she went, I also think that I want to take control in other ways. And that
Okay.
like she was like, I do want to wear makeup. I do want to feel good. And it was
Gotcha.
like finally she had her life and she was going in a direction that maybe felt for the first time hers.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And
Cool,
then
I
she
get
was
it.
able to like, and it was
Yeah,
super exciting.
she was
And
starting to
I think
feel
the beauty
sassy.
is that there wasn't and there wasn't like a lot of change. Like she didn't change dramatically.
Mhm.
No.
It was just these tiny little things that was like, and to watch
She
her just
was
feel confident.
Starting to
Yeah.
feel herself.
Yeah, she was. She was
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
Tula
herself.
got her groove back. That's what it was.
She got
That's
it.
exactly
She
it.
got it back.
That's what the movie should be called.
Tula got her groove
Tula
back.
got her groove back.
You should.
That's
That should be
what
what the drink is called.
Yeah,
That's what I should call this
yeah.
episode. Yeah.
But then, so then she goes to school, whatever, and then that's when Heather, you were saying she wants to work in the travel agency.
Yeah.
Yep,
Owned by
Yeah.
Her aunt.
her aunt,
Aunt
aunt.
Vula.
her aunt Vula.
Okay.
Vula.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the thing is that her aunt Vula is probably, at least for me,
Mhm.
the funniest character
Oh my
in the
God, yeah.
entire movie.
Oh, she's a standout
she
for
is
sure.
so
Mhm.
funny.
steals every
She is
goddamn scene.
weird. She is strange. She is aggressive. She is just
Unfiltered. She's unfiltered.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
She's
lot of
so-
TMI.
Mhm.
Oh, big time.
Okay.
So she's basically her aunt. Her aunt runs this travel agency. And Vula is like, okay, well, I've been to school. I have all these things. Would you hire me to work in your travel agency? What is wrong? Honestly, the Ouzo
That's so
has
Jim
ruined my
Carrey.
whole.
I love it.
And now we're going to talk about The Grinch, starring Jim Carrey. This is an amazing film
Taking a hard
about a green man.
Green- Which never was explained. Where'd he come from? It's fine.
He flew from the sky, by one of those birds.
But it was
Yeah.
all on
A
a
stork?
snowflake. You know, it was the same
Snowflake.
people on
Yeah.
that one snowflake. Where's this
Yeah.
green guy
Yeah.
coming from? Green guy coming
Guy.
from?
Ouzo's ruining our mouths.
We're all into it.
Ouzo really does. It's
Don't
making
do
us all
it.
really relaxed.
I know.
I'm
this
into
is
it.
very
not
relaxed.
good.
It's very hot. I'm very hot in the face.
But yeah, so then
Okay.
what happened? Aunt Vula.
The
Aunt
Aunt
Vula.
Vula.
She
Yes.
works at a travel agency, and Toula is like, "Can I work for you?" And she's like, "Heck yeah!"
Oh,
That's
she
the
looks
aunt right
sick.
there.
Mhm.
Wow.
She's
Look at
badass.
those Streaks,
Yeah.
the gray
she is
streaks.
badass.
She's so
That
cool.
was sick.
She's very cool.
Yeah.
And,
okay, I like it.
And so
There you go.
so they're like, "Oh shit!" But
Mhm.
what about Gus? What about the dad? He's not going to like this
hmm
naturally. So again,
Because
they do this
Tula
moment
has
where
to
they're
work
like,
at the restaurant.
"That's right."
Correct.
So they do this
Mhm.
moment where they go, "Okay, we just have to make sure that he thinks it's his idea."
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Classic.
Once again, right? So they do this whole. It's very funny. So they end up at the restaurant, and it's this very like obviously rehearsed bit where the mom, the aunt, and the dad are all sitting there, and then the mom is like, "So, how is business?"
Katie's going to do a
God.
really good accent.
But it's this like
they all have
hilarious bit where
accents,
they're-
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
most of them,
yes.
yeah.
Except
Well,
for Tula.
and
yeah.
And Vula
yeah.
goes, "Oh, business is hard. Something about the computers."
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the dad is like, oh, well, I know that Nikki can work at this, and then Nikki can work there. There's like a bunch of Nikkis, and problem solved. And then
she goes, oh, but Nikki don't know how to use the computer. And he goes, I've got an idea.
Nice.
Toula knows how to use the computer. So she go work at the travel agency. And then Nikki come work for me in the restaurant.
It's like the funnest thing where it ends with them all going, oh my God, you're so smart.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so amazing. And then he goes, man.
Oh, it sounds so cute.
It's like so manipulative. And it's like really funny, like just to watch as women to be like, it's so like, oh my God, he like truly believes that he has come up with this plan. But really, it was all of them. But yeah, so then Toula works in the travel agency for a hot minute, and that's where Ian Miller appears again.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Creepy a little bit.
Kind of creepy. Yeah, it's a bit of a creep moment, but like kind of cute creepy.
And one of my favorite scenes that makes me laugh out loud. Oh my God.
You know, cute creepy.
Yeah, like when it's like, he's creepy. Definitely stalking me, but I'm a little flattered.
Yeah,
but he's hot.
Because like in the agency, there's like there's this like big window, and he walks by and he sees her. He's like, she's hot. And so he does all these, like, he tries to do all these funny bits, like he does like the walking down the stairs, or like, you know, like going down the elevator or whatever the fuck. And then he tries to do that, and this old lady
so funny.
This old lady comes along. What does he do? How does
he's doing the walking down the stairs to the basement bit, you know?
He doesn't see her. He like bumps into her.
He bumps into her, and then she immediately just starts beating the shit out of him.
Yes.
And it's
amazing.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
And
another powerful female.
Yeah, this old lady is fucking whacking the shit out of him with her bag.
Feminist as fuck, this movie.
Let me get this straight. So he said no words to her at this diner. They poured coffee. And then he sees her through a window and is like, "Oh, we had a very minor,
he doesn't know.
He
forgot. He doesn't even remember.
He just sees a
hot chick now.
He doesn't recognize her.
He's like, this is going to like, really? Like that's his move?
Yeah.
But she recognizes him. He does not recognize her
because she's hot now.
Move.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why I say it's
confidence.
Cute, creepy. Yeah. But she doesn't say anything. She's like, okay.
But she like flirts with her eyes a little bit. Yeah. She's like,
sure.
But it's really sweet because after he gets the shit kicked out of him by the old lady, he comes inside, and then it's like this like sweet moment where they sit together, and then he asks her out, and she's like, fuck, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then she was like, how did you get that cut on your face? But she knew. She saw him.
She
was just gonna try and see if he would lie to her, and he did.
Right.
Yeah.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
What did he say?
I don't remember, but she calls him out. She calls
something about maybe like he got in a fight or
something stupid, and then she's just like, something about an old lady ass kicking, and then he's like, oh shit, she saw.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Okay.
She also does the classic, has a headset on with a cord and then gets pulled and falls back.
Nice.
Yes. So cute.
Oh, yeah, that's a very Sandra Bullock moment.
Exactly. She goes, want to see some brochures?
Nice. Cute.
Oh, good.
Great physical comedy.
Truly.
Also, is this travel agency like only for going to Greece? Is there other destinations, or is it just Greece?
That's what I imagine it to be.
That's what we thought.
What's it called again?
Oh God, it's like Apollo something. Yeah. Oh fuck, but it's definitely it's like a Greek name, just like how Dancing Zorba is like all their businesses are all Greek themed. Which I think they may just specialize in Greece.
Yeah, they definitely specialize.
Which,
in
I mean, to say, I mean, I mean, why not? Why not
do
just
what
specialize in one thing and just sell the shit out of it? You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
And who doesn't want to like? Who doesn't have Greece on their list? You know what I mean? Most people.
Exactly right. That's just it. But what a time!
Okay.
What a time!
Yeah. So they're setting up for a date.
They are. They go on a date. They have a good time, and then it comes up, right?
Well, Yeah, so Toula's getting all dolled up for her date.
Yeah, that's right.
And I believe it's her mom comes in and she's like, "Where are you going?"
Oh, the dad.
And
I like this accent.
okay, yeah, one of the
What
parents
doesn't
comes in and goes, "Where are you going?" And she goes, "I'm taking a pottery class." Oh yeah, it is the dad. And she
Yes.
goes, "I'm taking a pottery class." And then he goes, "The Greeks invented pottery." And then just
With his
squirts his
Windex
little
bottle.
Windex bottle and then heads on out.
And he
He's like, "I'm
leaves.
happy with this." She's doing some
Okay.
Greek shit
Yep.
in her spare time.
So she's
That's
lying
cute.
to her
Well,
parents.
actually, I
She
think he kind of
is.
turned his nose up at it because he's like, you don't
Greeks invented pottery.
like you don't need to take a class,
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, good point.
Okay, I see. Okay.
But it's but she's lying. She's downright lying to her family about what she's doing because she
Yeah.
knows he's not a Greek man. And
Mm.
also they
wouldn't
also
approve.
no, and also it's
Mm-mm.
like they'll just get all up in her business. And she's like, I'm finally happy.
she's sick
She's
of
like,
it.
it's like one of those things where she's
Yeah.
finally damn happy. Get out of my business. And so she
Yeah.
wants to
Damn
do her
happy.
own thing for the first time
Yeah.
ever. Jeez. So they go on a bunch of dates, like a dumb amount of dates.
Mhm.
The first one though is when he goes, so because they're talking about Greek and he's like, "Oh, so you're Greek?" And she's like, "Yeah." They're talking about Greek and Greece and everything
Talking
Greek.
about Greek.
And then
Greek and
then
everything
he goes,
Greece.
"Oh, do you want to go to why don't we go to this this Greek place? It's called Dancing Zorba's. Maybe you've heard of it." She's like, "Yeah, that's that's my family's restaurant." And he starts to realize, "Oh shit, you're the girl that I've seen." And she goes, "Yeah, I was kind of going through a phase."
She says, "I was frump girl."
And he goes,
Oh.
I don't remember
remember
Front
Frump Girl.
Girl, but I remember you.
but he didn't.
Ian Miller.
He didn't fucking remember her.
He didn't though.
We gotta find something wrong with this fucking guy. So.
because they haven't
Yeah.
banged yet, so he's got it. You know,
That's just it. But
He's
he
got
remembers
to
her.
peanut
so-
butter her up. Yeah.
peanut
Mhm.
butter.
That's right.
up.
That's right. But so that's their first date, and then they just have a lot of dates. They talk about her family a bunch, and then there's a whole makeout sequence that is also fun
Oh.
for me.
A
I
montage.
enjoyed it a lot.
I
Yeah,
wish.
Katie gets off on it.
I did as a kid because I was young.
It's
I
your
was like,
sexual awakening.
I hadn't
brightness-
kissed anybody yet.
Raised Catholic
No.
man.
Thank
not
you.
Kidding.
I hadn't kissed
you don't
anybody
understand.
yet. I was told you don't kiss people till you are ready for a
married
man to
till
marry.
you're married, basically.
So
think.
while I'm watching
So
this,
this movie turned you into an alcoholic and a sex fiend?
and a sex
A makeout fiend. Calm down, Will.
These are
Sorry,
all-
make out fiend. Make
Kiss
out fiend.
slut.
No, I did make out with a lot of people, but
Kiss.
after this movie,
After this movie,
but there was
specifically.
there was that whole sequence where they're just making out hard. And again, it was like as I watched this as a kid, I was like, oh, she's also like so reserved in herself, and she's making out with a guy, and it's like possibly her first time. And so I'm watching this like,
Yeah, we were
yes, taking notes. Like,
Huh.
what
Yeah.
up?
Okay.
I was actually, is it presumed that like she's never had a boyfriend and she's like 30?
I think that's what we were
Okay.
talking
That's
about.
what my
clear.
guess would be.
Not
I don't
unusual.
know.
We
A
were
little
bit.
chatting about that too, and my question was like, I think that he is I assume most of her firsts.
Mhm.
Mhm.
If I had to make an assumption, because it just seems like she was quite sheltered and was quite put in a box that she didn't need to be in,
Mhm.
just because they wanted to protect her. But that I think maybe this was the first time that she like broke out of that.
I don't know. I feel like maybe when she went away to school, that she had some experiences, some more experiences.
Do you actually think
Perhaps,
that?
Yeah.
and also you.
Because she seemed to
I
know
mean,
what she
But
was
do we
doing.
know that she has
Also,
like a,
she
like a
gained
college
confidence
experience
through
already?
school.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
I
You mean that like
Oh,
the
you mean-
montage of school that they just missed telling us about any other experiences.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think that
Mm.
college experience was quick. Like I think it was only a couple months of school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair.
But that's just
Yeah.
my I have no idea. I have
Right.
no idea.
That's true.
Like a
That's just
6
how
month
I perceived
advanced learning
the
program.
film.
Yeah.
They just-
Advanced, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
It's just like to me, I go, if she still remembers him, and he remembers her movie, it couldn't have been that long.
Well, he had
Yeah.
quite the impact on her, though. You know,
That is true. That is true.
like
but I just, and then he remembers dancing. Zorba's like, I just go, come on. Maybe it's just like
Come on.
the film, or maybe it really
Maybe
was
he
just like a
goes
really
there a
short,
lot.
like it was she
Maybe.
took a class, right? So maybe it was like,
I think so. I feel like it
Short
was
amount of
like a
time?
semester situation.
I don't know.
You know,
Yeah.
because he does remember her, because he does specifically say, "Oh, you were that hostess." So
Mhm.
there is a specific
But
in
then
there.
let's roll with the idea that maybe she did have other lovers. Who
Look,
were they?
Cool.
I would
You
love
get-
that for
Yeah.
You
her.
can get a lot of ass
I want-
in what, a semester?
Yeah.
Yes.
You sure fucking can.
I
I'll tell you
I
one
want
thing.
that sequel/prequel movie. Yeah.
Yes, I do
Yeah.
too. I want
And
that.
there you
sequel
go.
slash
And so
prequel.
maybe she fucking did.
Yeah.
Damn
Yeah.
straight.
Look,
That's a nice insight, Heather. Thank you for
It's
that.
true.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
A perspective I did not think about.
Mm.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that because I never thought of that.
Mm.
Maybe she fucking did. Maybe she did get a little lip
Mhm.
action.
I'm sorry.
With her mouth.
She's
Laction.
probably super horny. Like
She's
after all these
definitely
years
super
of
horny.
living at
Right.
home.
Yeah, you're right.
oh, and now she's
free.
free. You know what?
Free.
That makes a shite ton of sense. So I'm with
Yeah,
Heather.
And
on
you
this.
know what? She
Mhm.
really
You're right, Heather. You're right. She can flirt really well out of the
Mhm.
gate.
She knows what
Yeah.
she's doing.
Yeah.
She's a good flirter right out of
and
the gate.
she like literally jumps in.
She jumps
And-
in.
In college, she'd be like a cougar at 30.
Yeah.
Almost,
Yeah,
you know?
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All these 18 to 20-year-olds.
Yeah, they really should have dived in more with that college
That
experience.
crime
We really
works
should have got
out.
more
Yeah,
of that
I
on
want
film.
more about
Sexual
that.
crimes,
I
I think. Just
So
So
mash.
that's
Yeah.
not what My Big Fat Greek
They
Wedding 2
mesh.
talks about.
No, they don't. Unfortunately, I really wish they did.
So
Maybe
yeah.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2.5.
yeah. Yeah. Or the 0.5, like the Lion King did.
Yeah,
Just 0.5.
exactly.
Yeah.
my
Oh,
big fat
yeah.
Greek porno.
Yeah, My Big Fat Greek porno.
Big porno.
I bet it exists. It definitely
that
exists.
definitely exists.
Of
course it
That
does.
absolutely
If
exists.
it doesn't,
I
I'll
won't
be
pull up a
mad.
screenshot of that. Don't worry. Yeah.
Please
You
do.
can.
Yeah.
No, I won't be upset.
You
He's
could
like, I don't want a virus.
bring it.
Don't wanna-
Yeah, it's on his work computer, you guys.
Oh, yeah, fair.
So they're
fair.
macking
Gotcha.
it, and
Yeah, they make out a lot.
Mhm.
Then,
same spot.
They get caught. Yeah,
In
so
the
they
car.
get making out in the car
Yeah.
Okay, I thought
when
you
he
were-
drops
In the
her
car?
off.
at her house.
I thought
At
it
her
was
house.
at the
well,
travel
okay,
agency.
but then they get caught
Oh,
in the travel agency.
that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so they're making out at her work, her place of work, which we were like, when we watched that again, we all three of us were like, Kay, you're at work enough. And they're like on each
Mhm.
other. And it's like a
Yeah.
And
lot.
It was a
also,
lot.
you're trying to hide this from your family. Let's make out
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
I wonder
workplace
if
owned by my family.
Right?
that
You want
seems
to
like
get
a
caught.
very like juvenile decision, like an amateur mistake, though. So I'm wondering if
Exactly.
both of them
Yeah.
had like been waiting it out,
100%.
and now
Like,
they
and
just
again,
can't
they
get
don't
their
really
hands
tell
off
you-
each other.
They don't really tell you the timeline, right? Like there's no real
Yeah.
actual timeline as to when they start dating, making out, and when they get caught. Like it seems rather quick, but again,
Well,
it could
Yeah,
be
like
a
you
long
said,
time.
it feels short.
But it
Feels like
could be
a
short
very
period
long
of
time.
It opens in winter and then it's never winter again, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, exactly
Never
right. So it's odd. It's very
Okay.
odd.
So
Yeah.
within a few months, I'm sure.
I'm thinking like
Yeah.
it sounds like it's
Okay,
quite quick.
right.
At least they seem to film it that way. It's
Yeah.
odd.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so then
Yeah.
they're making out quite aggressively at her place of work at the travel agency, and then her
While
cousin
she's working.
Nikki,
Okay.
while she's working,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
her cousin Nikki walks in and goes, "Yo, the family knows." And
He says
she in
that?
trouble.
Yeah.
He just walks
She-
in and says that.
And so begins
She-
Act 2.
So
Basically,
Nikki
yeah.
is her female cousin, but there's also male cousins named Nick and Nikki. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
lots of them.
It was
And now that
confusing.
we're in Act 2, should we do another drink? Or
Yeah, wish job.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Look,
Look, we came to party.
look, we came. Look, you came to
Yes.
party with Herbeaver. We don't really mess around.